Hello friends, Tanuki Mike here with yet another Star Wars Black Series review. Today it's Director Krennic from the new Rogue One movie. Here is Director Krennic out of the box, and I feel like we didn't get to learn a lot about his character in the movie, but there's no denying that he has an awesome look to him. That white costume is so striking, and if we look on the back, his cape, well, it's sculpted to look like it's fabric, and it's really good looking. I think there's very subtle folds all throughout it, and it's very impressive, the sculpt on the cape. And it's rubber, but you can take it off, and it's pretty flexible. But on the rest of the figure, the sculpt, I have no complaints. The face looks how he looked in the movie. I like the pants, how they stick out at the sides. I think that's cool. If we start talking about the paint, I love how glossy the boots are. I love how glossy the gloves are. The white on his body is so bright, kind of distracts sometimes. It's messing with my camera sometimes too. And the badges, nice clean paint on the badges. No complaints so far, but on the head, his gray hair is seeping into his forehead there. But that's a minor complaint. The rest of the figure is pretty spot on with its sculpt and its paint. If we move on to articulation, Krennic has a ball joint neck on a hinge, which is awesome. He's got some great movement side to side also. He's got hinge and swivel shoulders, hinge and swivel elbows, just like Hasbro always does. His wrists are hinge and swivel. The hips are on ball joints, and there are cuts on both sides of the skirt so it won't get in the way of their movement. He's also got cuts at the tops of the thighs, double knees, and hinge and pivot ankles down there. His waist has a joint that's more like a diaphragm joint. It can go back and forth and side to side a little bit, and if you twist it, it's kind of stuck. It's very sticky. So Krennic's packaging is pretty standard. He's 27 in this wave. There's a bio on the back, but I don't care about reading it. Let's just open it up. I'm going to cut the tape at the top, get that open, the tray out. He's got a stupid rubber band down here. Ah, wow, this rubber band's... Oh, there it goes. Now we can pull him out by... Oh, that was pretty easy. For accessories, I guess Krennic came with his cape if you want to count that, but he wears it, so I don't know, it's kind of iffy whether or not that's an accessory, right? And then he comes with this little blaster gun. Blaster goes in his holster facing this way. It sort of has its scope go outside the rest of it, and then I guess Krennic uses cross draw, and I guess he's a lefty. It does fit in his left hand, but his right hand also has a trigger finger, so maybe Krennic's ambidextrous or something, I don't know. Scale time, Krennic stands at about 6 1/8 inches tall. Here he is with one of the Death Troopers he commands, and a normal Stormtrooper. It's funny how Darth Vader wears black and is in charge of like white Stormtroopers, and Krennic wears white and is in charge of black Stormtroopers. That's a weird switcheroo, I guess. Here he is with Jin, and the other Jin. Lots of Jins these days. And of course, here's what Krennic looks like next to 6-inch Batman and Spider-Man. So Director Krennic is a pretty good action figure. I'm a fan of his design, and the figure itself is well executed. I don't have any real problems with it. So if you're a fan of this character, I suggest you go out and get him, friends. Well, until next time, Uh-oh. What's that?
Oh, no. Not again.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations, Director.
I'm in charge.
Do you feel in charge?
Oh, no. Not again.